Welcome back to the channel, Numisma Hub, coin enthusiasts and history lovers. Today, we dive into the powerful legacy of the 1972 Kennedy half dollar, a coin that's more than just currency. From its iconic design honoring President John F. Kennedy to rare minting details and collector secrets, this piece of American history is a must-know for every new. Let's uncover the stories, eras, and value behind this unforgettable half-dollar top two. First up, the 1972 Kennedy half dollar is a coin that holds not only monetary value but also deep historical significance in the hearts of American citizens. It was minted to honor John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States, who was tragically assassinated on November 22, 1963. Following his death, the public demanded a coin that would serve as a tribute to his legacy, leading to the creation of the Kennedy half dollar in 1964. By 1972, the Kennedy half dollar was in its 9th year of production and remained a powerful symbol of national remembrance. The obverse front of the coin features a left-facing portrait of President John F. Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. Around the top edge of the coin is the word Liberty, and below Kennedy's chin is the motto, "In God We Trust." The date, 1972, appears at the bottom of the coin, indicating the year it was struck. The reverse back of the coin features the presidential seal, a heraldic eagle with a shield on its chest, clutching arrows and an olive branch. This design was crafted by Frank Gasparro, another famous U.S. Mint engraver. Above the eagle are the words United States of America, and beneath it is the denomination, half dollar. There were three main mint locations that struck the 1972 Kennedy half dollar: Philadelphia, no mintmark; Denver, D., and San Francisco, SM. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 153 million business strike coins in 1972. The Denver Mint struck over 141 million coins with the D mint marked below Kennedy's neck. The San Francisco Mint only struck proof coins for collectors in 1972, totaling around 3.2 million pieces with an S mint mark. From 1971 onward, Kennedy half dollars were made of copper-nickel clad, 75% copper and 25% nickel over a pure copper core, replacing the 40% silver alloy used from 1965 to 1970. This change was made to conserve the country's silver supply and reduce minting costs. The 1972 half dollar weighs approximately 11.34 grams and has a diameter of 30.6 millimeters. Its reeded edge gives it a classic American coin look, similar to quarters and dimes. Although the coin was still being produced in large quantities, it saw limited circulation in everyday transactions by 1972. Most Americans saved Kennedy half dollars as keepsakes rather than spending them, especially earlier dates with silver content. The coins continued. Mintage in 1972 was due to its popularity with collectors and its ceremonial use, rather than demand in commerce. Many 1972 Kennedy half dollars are still common today in circulated condition and are usually worth face value. However, high-grade uncirculated or proof versions can fetch premiums, especially those graded MS65 or higher by services like PC or NGC. One rare error to look out for is the 1972D no FG half dollar, where the designer's initials FG for Frank Gasparro are missing from the reverse. This error can be worth significantly more, often between $100 to $300 depending on condition. Some coins may also have die cracks, double dies, or other small varieties that appeal to error coin collectors. In terms of legacy, the Kennedy half dollar remains one of the most beloved modern U.S. coins. It represents a nation's mourning, its unity, and its admiration for a charismatic leader cut down in its prime. The 1972 issue is a window into an era when coin collecting surged in popularity, especially among baby boomers. Collectors often seek 1972 half dollars to complete their 1970s coin albums or Kennedy collections. While it's not considered rare in general, finding high-quality, sharply struck, and well-preserved examples is still a challenge. Coins with rainbow toning or those preserved in original mint sets are particularly attractive to collectors. The Kennedy half dollar is still minted today, though only for collectors since 2002, and the 1972 version is a vital part of its long run. Owning a 1972 Kennedy half dollar means holding a piece of American history, a tribute to a fallen president and a reminder of a pivotal. Next up, the 1980D Kennedy half dollar is a significant coin in the United States' modern coinage history. It honors the 35th President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, and was minted at the Denver Mint. Introduced in 1964, shortly after Kennedy's assassination, the half dollar became a tribute to his legacy. By 1980, the coin had already been in circulation for over 15 years. The D mint mark on the 1980 Kennedy half dollar signifies that it was struck at the Denver Mint in Colorado, one of the main branches of the U.S. Mint. The obverse front of the coin features a left-facing portrait of John F. Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts, who was the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. The inscriptions on the obverse conclude Liberty along the top, In God We Trust at the bottom left, and the date 1980 at the bottom. The reverse back of the coin was designed by Frank Gaspar. It showcases the presidential seal, an eagle holding arrows and an olive branch with a shield on its chest. Around the eagle are 50 stars, representing the 50 states of the U.S., and the inscriptions United States of America and half dollar. The composition of the 1980 Kennedy half dollar is a clad mixture. It has a copper core with an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel, making it a clad coin. These coins do not contain any silver, unlike the 1964 Kennedy half dollar, which was made of 90% silver. The diameter of the 1980 coin is 30.6 millimeters, and it weighs 11.34 grams, similar to other half dollars in the clad series. In 1980, more than 33.5 million Kennedy half dollars were minted in Denver, making them relatively common in the numismatic world. Despite its high mintage, the 1980 half dollar remains popular among collectors because it marks the last year the coin was widely circulated for commercial use. After the 1980s, the Kennedy half dollar saw a sharp decline in circulation. The U.S. Mint continued to produce it mostly for collectors and not for everyday transactions. The coin's historical significance lies in its association with President Kennedy's legacy and the transition from silver to clad coinage, although it is not rare in circulated condition. Finding a well-struck 1980 half dollar in uncirculated MS or mint condition is more challenging. High-grade examples of this coin are usually stored in coin albums, mint sets, or rolls by collectors over the years. The edge of the coin is reeded, meaning it has small grooves that run vertically, a feature common in many U.S. coins to prevent coin clipping. Over time, coins in circulation may show signs of wear, including fading of lettering and softening of Kennedy's features. Collectors look for well-preserved coins with strong luster, sharp details, and no scratches or discoloration. In mint state grades, such as MS-65 and above, the 1980 Kennedy half dollar can sell for a few dollars higher than its face value. Coins that are graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGs or NGC may fetch even more, depending on demand and market trends. One interesting fact is that Kennedy half dollars are not often seen in daily commerce, making them a novelty for many younger Americans. Some people collect Kennedy half dollars by date and mint mark, trying to assemble a complete set from 1964 to present. Others search for errors or varieties, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or planchette flaws. However, the 1980 Kennedy half dollar does not have any major known error varieties, making it a straightforward collectible. Still, coins with unusual toning or mint-made defects can bring in premium prices from niche collectors. The 1980 half dollar is a part of a historic era when the U.S. Mint still produced coins for everyday use before demand declined in the following decades. Many coin roll hunters, CRH, and hobbyists search bankrolls hoping to find earlier silver issues, but occasionally come across well-preserved 1980 coins. For coin collectors, historical coins like these serve as snapshots of American history, both politically and economically. The Kennedy half dollar also symbolizes America's mourning and admiration for President Kennedy, who served from 1961 until his assassination in 1963. The coin became a way for the nation to remember JFK's charisma, leadership, and tragic end. The 1980 version reflects a time of change when coins shifted away from intrinsic value silver to a more practical base metal design. The clad composition was necessary to adapt to rising silver prices and to keep coin production economical, though not valuable in silver content. The 1980 coin retains historical and emotional value for many Americans. Many people born in or around 1980 treasure this coin as a birth year keepsake or family heirloom. If found in original mint sets or rolls, 1980 half dollars often show better preservation compared to circulated examples. The coin's design remains unchanged for decades, keeping the Kennedy half dollar recognizable and iconic. Because of this continuity, many Americans associate the coin's image directly with John F. Kennedy's legacy. The 1980 Kennedy half dollar is also used in educational settings to teach about coin anatomy, U.S. history, and monetary policy. In auctions, average circulated 1980 coins typically sell for 50 cents to $1, while high-grade mint-state coins may bring $5 to $20 depending on condition. Proof versions of the 1980 Kennedy half dollar exist, but they were only made at the San Francisco Mint with an S mint mark, not Denver. The Denver Mint has a reputation for strong strikes, and many 1980 Kennedy half dollars exhibit decent detail even in circulated condition. Collectors also consider the coin's luster, eye appeal, and any signs of spotting or discoloration when determining value. Despite being a common coin, the 1980 holds sentimental and historical value, making it a wonderful addition to any U.S. coin collection. Coin dealers often include these coins in bulk offerings or educational kits due to their large mintage and widespread availability. Some custom jewelry or novelty items use Kennedy half dollars from various years, including the 1980 as pendants or money clips. because of its enduring legacy. The Kennedy half-dollar remains a powerful symbol of 20th century American history. While its market value may not be high, its value as a tribute to a fallen leader and national memory makes it priceless in a cultural sense. In conclusion, the 1980 Kennedy half-dollar is a remarkable coin, a fusion of historical significance, artistic design, and enduring tribute to one of America's most beloved presidents. Thank you so much for joining us on this fascinating journey into the history of the 1980 Kennedy half-dollar. Whether you're a passionate coin collector or simply curious about American numismatic treasures, we hope this information gave you valuable insights. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories from history. Until next time, happy collecting, and may you always find that rare gem in your change.